Hi there, I'm Nima Etheridge, your colleague, and I'm here today to talk to you about recruiting. As a manager, there are a few key points you should be aware of when it comes to the recruiting process. First and foremost, when you hire the right employee, you save the company time and money. When an employee's values align and their skill set match the job at hand, they're much less likely to leave the organization. So you help reduce staff turnover. Turnover can be costly to a business. Losing an employee diminishes productivity, but it also means that the company will have to spend time and money to hire someone new. So if you make the right hire, there's a greater chance that person will stay in the organization for several years, and they actually may even get up to speed on the job more quickly than someone else who wasn't right for the role. In addition, they might help boost the morale of fellow employees on the job because the team will be happy and functioning, and those people are much more likely to stick around. So, how do you recruit successfully? Make sure job descriptions are clear and concise. Ensure that the open position is both heavily marketed internally and externally. You have to stand out from your competitors. Think of job seekers like you would potential customers. What you will need to do will be to capture their attention and trust. And job seekers post-COVID, for example, are much more selective about where they work. Their personal values need to align with their professional values, and they're going to want some workplace flexibility. So make sure you appeal to your ideal recruit. Now, as a manager, how does this impact you? Well, during the recruiting process, you really need to take an active role in the process. You can do that by identifying the skill sets needed on your team. You can review and improve existing job descriptions, and you can even begin a discussion with the human resources department. Maybe you have particular ideas about the required qualifications for the role. Is the company requiring unnecessary degrees to fill the role? Would a certificate of competency or work history be adequate, in terms of a substitute for something like a bachelor's degree? You need to be able to bring these ideas to the HR department. You may also want to familiarize yourself with company diversity initiatives or, your company's mission and values if you don't already know it. Those are very important to post-COVID job seekers. And they're going to want to know about the flexibility and any sort of DEI initiatives you have in the workplace. Finally, you're going to need to broaden and leverage your network. You may be able to work with recruiters, but you may also be recruiting on your own. And if that's the case, you're going to need to leverage your professional career of contacts to find the right person for this role. You also want to talk to your existing employees and see if they have any peers at other companies who might be interested in the position. Finally, if it feels appropriate, reach out to other managers in the organization who might have someone on their staff who needs a new challenge but doesn't have an opportunity to grow with the company in their department. Know that when you go through this process, you're not alone. The HR department will be able to assist you in some of these activities. So for example, if you bring a job description that you've written, you'll be able to review it with the HR department, and they can probably do some changes to it, rewrite it if needed. They will also be able to clearly articulate the company's mission and values, so candidates can really evaluate on their own if they're going to be a good fit for your company. They will also be able to post job descriptions both externally and internally. And when you start getting some of those applications in, they're going to help some of the best recruits rise to the top. So just know that you're not alone in this initiative. You have an HR department who can help you, and finding the right person for your team doesn't have to fall solely on your shoulders. Good luck, reach out, and welcome to the team.